It's a part of an aggressive statewide plan to increase testing for COVID-19. And following an executive order from Governor Cuomo, independent pharmacies can now collect test samples. New York One's Ron Lee has more from Greenwich Village.
We're going to authorize all the independent pharmacists in the state to be collection sites for testing.
Within hours of Governor Cuomo announcing the executive order, Ketis Andriotis, one of the owners of New York Chemists on Christopher Street, says customers started to call, wanting to get tested. Andriotis says he's up for it.
Definitely, we would be interested in doing that.
But while his pharmacy is eager to help in the fight against COVID-19, Andriotis admits the executive order leaves many of his questions unanswered, especially since his pharmacy does not have lots of space.
Is it going to be, something that we could set up outside? Are the tests going to be provided by the government given to us? And also, I think the most important factor is going to be training. I mean, it's something that, we're going to have to learn how to do before we can provide that service.
Andriotis also expressed concern about safety issues and whether participation would be voluntary. New York One has reached out to the governor's office seeking clarification. So far, the governor has said independent pharmacies are being authorized to administer diagnostic tests, not antibody tests. During a diagnostic test, a sample is collected at the pharmacy and then sent to a lab for analysis of whether a patient has tested positive for the virus. By allowing independent pharmacies to conduct testing for COVID-19, Governor Cuomo is hopeful that first responders, healthcare workers, and essential workers will finally have the chance to get tested. Diagnostic testing had previously been limited to patients who were seriously ill from coronavirus or who were at high risk of becoming infected. The governor says the state is relaxing that criteria and will give priority to frontline workers now that the state's 300 labs have boosted their capacity for analysis. Some customers at New York Chemists tell us they are in full support of the executive order.
There's a lot of people that are putting their life on the lines or just worried. So I think it's a good call.
I think it's excellent that they're expanding the testing program and using some of the local pharmacies to do that. We just have not had enough testing, so we don't know anything about the spread of the virus.
The governor says when more testing supplies are supplied by the federal government, testing eligibility will be relaxed even further to include more New Yorkers. In Greenwich Village, Ron Lee, New York One.